today I'm going to be showing you guys a baking tutorial. I feel like it's been so long since I've done baking. I'm going to show you guys how to make unicorn treats. I've seen these on Instagram and Pinterest and I thought they were so cute, so I wanted to try them out for myself. So I'm going to show you guys how to make unicorn donuts, unicorn poop, and also another unicorn treat. That was Connor. He keeps like sneaking up. Stop! Connor!
It is y'all. It is more.
But if you guys are new to my channel, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And there is like a weird bug going on with YouTube, so make sure that you guys hit the little bell next to the subscribe button, and that will notify you guys whenever I upload a new video. So if you guys want to learn how to make these unicorn treats, then just keep watching. So for the first treat, I'm going to show you guys how to make some unicorn poop. So these are meringues. Since I'm vegan, I'm going to show you guys the vegan way to make it. So you just need 1 cup of unsalted chickpea juice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar, and last but not least, Wilbur's barking, we need half a teaspoon of any type of extract. I used almond, and I used my vintage stand mixer because I didn't bring my KitchenAid one with me when I moved, and it's totally moving here. I thought it was kind of creepy, but whatever. So now I'm adding in 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and this meringue actually tasted amazing. It smelled like Taco Bell, I'm not gonna lie, like the actual batter, but you cannot taste the chickpeas at all. I'm sure you guys are wondering. I found this from a website called It Doesn't Taste Like Chicken, so it was really, really helpful. So I'm just coloring the meringues. I did a light pink and a blue. You guys can do like a rainbow one, whatever you want. And this just looks so pretty. It looks like a cloud. I'm obsessed with it. And I also left one portion of it white. So I am just mixing this all together. And I'm not mixing it together too much because I want to be able to see the different colors in it. So here I have a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and I'm just taking a spoon and I'm just going to spoon the meringues onto the parchment paper. So I do have my oven preheated at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and these baked for a really long time. The website said it would probably take 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Mine actually ended up taking almost 3 hours to bake. I took it out after like 2.5 hours, and they ended up kind of going flat, so I popped them back in the oven for another ½ hour, and they were perfect after that. So this is what they will look like, and then once you put them in the oven for a very long time, they will look like this. So this is the final result, and I think they look so cute. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to make these unicorn donuts, which I found from an Instagram page called Christina's Cupcakes. She has amazing treats, so I definitely recommend you guys check it out. So I'm just making a donut mix from a cake box mix. So I'm just taking 1 cake box mix. A lot of cake box mixes are vegan. 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup of oil, and last but not least 1 egg, and I just use a vegan egg replacer. So you can just mix up the batter. And I decided to use the Funfetti mix to make it extra fun, and then I colored the batters different colors. So I just sprayed my donut tin with some grease, that way they don't stick, or non-stick spray. Grease sounds kind of gross. And now I'm just placing little dots of the batter into it to make it look like a rainbow tie-dye type of effect. So you can place these in the oven at 350 degrees and they'll bake for about 10 minutes. So this is what they will look like when they're done. So now we're going to make some frosting for this. So I'm just taking pretty much an unspecific amount of powdered sugar and water, and I'm just mixing that together with some food coloring. And you can keep adding in more of the powdered sugar and more water until you get a consistency that looks like this. So now I'm just frosting the donuts, and I did a light rough coat on the donuts first, and then I let it harden, and then I did the second coat with a lot of frosting. That way it was opaque and you couldn't see through the donuts. So you guys can do as many coats as you would like, and this is what they'll end up looking like. So now for the rest of the ingredients I'm using, I'm not positive everything is vegan because this is stuff that I've had in my kitchen before I went vegan, so I didn't want to throw it out. I kind of just wanted to use it, but they do have vegan frosting, just an FYI. So basically I just made a snake and then twisted it, and that is a unicorn horn. And now for the unicorn's ears, I am just making a raindrop or a teardrop type of little shape, and then I just pointed it at the top. So now I'm taking this gold color mist. I've literally had this forever, but I'm sure Michael still has it. And I'm just spraying the unicorn horn so they look gold. And now I'm just taking some of that gold spray and I'm just placing it on the inside of the ear just to give it a little extra effect. So obviously you're going to want to make as many ears and horns as you would need. So once again, I'm just taking this little Q-tip, like a makeup brush kind of thing, and I just placed it in some black food coloring and I'm just drawing on some eyes. And for this one, I drew the eyelashes downwards, and then for this one, I drew the eyelashes upwards just to make them a little different. You guys can also do it with a winky face. I thought that was super cute. So now that we have that, I am also taking this color dust, which I got from Michael's, and I placed it on the other side of the little applicator, and I made it so that it looks like it has rosy cheeks. So here I have a light blue and light purple fondant. So once again, I'm just going to make a snake, and then I'm just going to kind of flatten it out. And basically what we're going to be doing are making some roses. So you pretty much just roll it inward, and the more that you roll it inward, it will look more like a rose, and it's just really, really simple and easy. So you guys can make as many of these and as many different colors as you want to decorate your unicorn. So now I'm just placing the unicorn in the donut with a toothpick as well as the ears. So I think these came out so adorable. I'm so excited about these. So now for the last tree, I don't know what to call this, so I'm just going to call it unicorn food. I'm taking white chocolate, and once again, this is very easy to find in a vegan version. So I just placed it on a pan, and I'm just keeping an eye on it and mixing it continuously. That way it doesn't burn. I know a lot of people freak out whenever I melt chocolate on a pan, but it works very well for me. So now I placed it into a little pan, and you guys might hear Wilbur squeaking his toy. But anyway, I put them in 3 different sections, and I added some food coloring to them, and I'm just mixing it together. Basically, I'm just doing the exact same thing that we did with the meringue. So once I have these all mixed together, I am just going to mix them together again. That way it's kind of like a rainbow. So this is what it will look like once it's all flattened out, and I just put a ton of sprinkles on it to make it look extra unicorny and colorful. So you guys can have a lot of fun with this. Then I placed it in the freezer for about an hour, and now I'm just taking it out, and you can take the parchment paper off and then basically just break it up into chunks. And make sure your hands are washed for this so that you don't make your chocolate all dirty and gross. And this is the final result. It is so fun and colorful. If you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I hope you guys are all having a lovely day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!